So Lakshman Sinha, sir, welcome for the session. And here I go ahead with introducing Lakshman Sinha, sir. So he started his professional career in the financial industry as a financial service manager, and he later joined as Amazon. I later joined Amazon, where he used to deal with a large number of seller networks, and that is where his areas of interest will bring him on this platform. He has worked as an e-commerce specialist at Amazon Pantry. So that's where he was, when he was talking, he proudly said, and I think he will share in his journey part that he was, in charge of few teammates and himself were the first to start this pantry category services at Amazon. And he then joined, Via.com, which is popularly known as eBix, where he was working as product marketing specialist and was handling e-commerce and hotel department. Presently, he is working as category manager at Flipkart. I think with this we can open the session to Lakshman Kumar Sinha. So a warm welcome and please go ahead with the session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jivaratna ma'am, to introducing myself. So yes, I work for top companies like Amazon, eWix, and I have 2,000 top seller, of course. So coming to the our so we are going to discuss about more into the e-commerce, which is related to business and technology. So I would like to give a brief definition. As you know that the what is e-commerce. So basically, e-commerce is the trading refers to the online e-commerce, like buying a goods or services using the internet, where you also can where you can also make the money transfer. So when whatever it's come to internet, we internet trading or commerce, it's come to the e-commerce. So earlier, the people used to say the bricks and mortar. So it's nothing. It's like about they used to go. People used to go store. They buy product from them. Now the same process is called online, gone in completely online. So here now they are using e-retailing, click mortar, and e-tail. So everything is gone online. E stand for electronics. So here e-business versus e-commerce. So e-commerce and e-business both of the both are the part of each other. So when it comes to buying and selling products or services through e-commerce, that called e-commerce. When you are doing online businesses using the internet, so it's come under the e-business. So I would like to take you into the some more data, 2020 e-commerce data. It was really amazing and surprising data I have seen for e-commerce. So here I have seen that Buzz expected to be over 2 billion digital buyer. Really, this number is very huge number for e-commerce business. They are using in 2020 in the entire world. Buyer has come for 2 billion digital buyer in 2020. And the coming to the next, the total value of global retail e-commerce sale reached to the 4.1 US dollar trillion in 2020. So we are expecting in 2040 around 95% of all purchasers are expecting to be the via e-commerce. So a 95, if I say 95%, like almost all covering that everything is going to entire world is going to online. So very few people will go to outside, will go to the offline mode, or they will go to the store and they will do the trading from there. Or remaining 95% that as per the data says 2040, 95% of the product is going completely online, and around 51% of digital buyers conduct purchase via their smartphone. Online shopping on mobile increase from 8% to 15%. It will be double. And while the desktop is fall under 78% to 63%, it means the people are frequently using the mobile or smartphone to do the trading, to do the online shopping, where the very rare people will use the desktop. because it's very convenient for the any users. Coming to the statics part, data part, here we can see the where e-commerce was performing in, we can see the 2014 e-commerce was performing 1.3 US trillion of US dollar. And if we see the 2020 directly, you can say that you can, as you can calculate here, that the e-commerce has mostly gone double of the what they were standing in 2014. So here in 2020 they stand in 3.9 trillion of US dollar sales, almost all double from 2014 to 2020. And coming to the 2021 we, the e-commerce data says, the specialist data says it's going to boom again to 4.5 trillion of US dollars. So here you cannot see the graph is going down every years. They are getting a new performance and creating a new history. And there are the top players for globally top players for the e-commerce business. Obviously the Amazon comes in the first, again the Alibaba and eBay and Walmart. You will surprised to get to know the how much the Amazon is processing order in a single day. So here 16 lakh packaging Amazon are doing the per day. And if it will comes to Alibaba, really then really they have a more number of order per day compared to Amazon. Here he see 2.3 billion of order in the single day. So these two companies are the getting more number of orders, and even buyer trust on them. So I would like to tell you about the how e-commerce process from the buyer side. As we know that even we are doing the frequently buying products and goods from like e-commerce platform. So everyone know, but I would like to take you into the detail how inside the work. So here users log in from the marketplace. He select their requirement product or service. He add product into the cart. So for that for order confirmation, user need to make the payment. So he have a multiple option to make the payment. Either he can pay the online mode of payment like internet banking or credit card, debit card, or he can make also the payment of cash on delivery mode of the payment. When user pay the amount for the orders, user will get a order confirmation information notification on mail or the mobile device. So here the user task has finished. Again it comes to the seller part, online seller part. So the seller will procure, and seller will procure his order, buyer order. He will do the QC check before sending. Every seller has to check QC, means quality check of the product, either this product is working or not, or the what the buyer has ordered with they are sending, the seller sending are the same product or not. So before sending to the buyer, he need to do the QC check. After QC has finished, he need to pack
So,
nicely product.
sorry to interrupt. I think you are still on buyer's perspective side and you're talking about the seller's side. Is this the same slide or
No, ma'am. Is this same slide? I just
brief
want
it? Okay. Okay,
introduce
okay.
like how the buyers get order if buy online.
Sure, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. So here buyer product will do the QC check, and the seller will hand over to the product to the courier department, and the courier will take care the shipping detail, and the courier will take few days to deliver the buyer product This is the completely for the buyer perspective how the process work when the user buy product from online. Coming to the next, now I will take you into the seller's perspectives. So here for listing, this comes under the first process is the sourcing. So sourcing is the like arranging the product. If the sellers want to sell their sell online product, he need to source the product. If the sellers belongs to the manufacturer, he need to do the all products cataloging. Or if the seller is not a manufacturer, or if the seller is a retailer, he need to arrange the product from warehouses or the manufacturer directly from manufacturer. After getting the product, it comes to the cataloging is like doing the photo shoot of the product, which is going to which the seller is going to list on the online platform. So for that, he need to do the photos shooting for the particular product which he want to sell online. At least the photo should have the 8 to 10 quantity with the white background. Now we now coming to the third point, listing. After the photo shoot, it will come to the listing. So I would like to show you the direct portal, how the like backend process will show the for the seller in, to get a better understanding and visibility. So I'll take you into the directly to Amazon portal. So how the Amazon portal looks. Everyone using that Amazon B2C portal, but very few people knows the Amazon, how the Amazon inside backend portal looks. So this is the homepage of Amazon Seller Central, where the seller can track a small and more information about the what the today is going, what the today's update about the orders. So here sellers can track the orders, today orders, how many order he's received. He also can track the sales of the day. He can also check the customer feedback, how many positive or negative feedback received by the seller. He has also track of the inventories, product inventories. So this is the homepage panel. Coming to the next, the catalog listing process. So they have a multiple option to create a listing on online portal. So coming to first, vital information. So here seller need to write the product detail, like which product they are going to sell. Like here the first box, you can see the item name. Here seller need to write a item name. And coming to the brand, which brand, the product, which brand is relates. Manufacturer detail, you need to enter the manufacturer detail, manufacturer part number, and country of origin. I would like to tell about the country of origin, sir. So here, before lockdown or China issue, it was not reflecting country of origin. So what happened, due to some issues, COVID issue or the China issues, so as per the government regulation, the sellers or the traders, online trader, need to show the products belongs to which country. Either this product belongs to the Indian products or the other countries. So even for this, if we'll see the buyer's perspective, most of the buyers, Indian buyers, they don't want to buy other country products. They want to use only Indian products. So here they can categorize the product and they can buy. Coming to the next slide, product information, product listing, variation. The seller also need to write a brief about the colors of the products. Coming to the next, offers. So here the customer, here the seller need to enter the list price, like what is the product price, he going to sell online, how many quantity he has in warehouse, how many day he will take, seller will take to process that orders, and if the products having any gift wraps available. And coming to right hand side, offer start date. He if the sellers wants to if the seller is listing this product coming festival, like I'll take example of Christmas, the coming festival is Christmas. So he need to enter the offer starting date from when the seller is the when seller is starting the promotion part. Coming to maximum retail price, he need to write the product MRP, which is listed and reflected on the product. Coming to the next, fulfillment channel. Here seller have two options to select fulfillment channel. Either he can select merchant fulfillment or fulfillment by Amazon. So coming to the merchant fulfillment, seller has a dedicated courier partner who help to deliver the product to the customer place. So and coming to the fulfillment by Amazon, so once the product is land on the seller order panel, the Amazon people or Amazon courier people will come to the seller address, registered address, and he will come and he will pick the product and directly deliver to the customer place. So
Lakshman, sir, if you could use a mouse or this is a lengthy form, I believe, and there are a lot of things which, as a user, we will see only when we buy a product, there are less number of tabs. So if you can point, using the mouse, it will be great. So that will
okay,
be
are
easy
you
for
able to see
participants.
the
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
okay,
Yes,
great
now
now?
we can see. Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Please go ahead.
No problem. So here I have I brief the like description about the Amazon fulfillment channel. The seller can use the two fulfillment. Either he can use the self merchant fulfillment or the fulfillment by Amazon, the last one. So coming to the next, catalog listing process. So this is the most important factor to going to making converting to the business. So here seller has a here seller need to upload the images which he sourced from manufacturer, or which he want to list the product online. So the Amazon allows to the sellers to upload the at least 8 to 10 images on images with a video, and the images should not exceed 10,000 pixel. The images should be at least 10,000, oh, sorry, 1,000 pixel to 500 pixel, and the images format should be JPEG, or either a seller can use the GIF and TIFF file to upload the images. Coming to the next, description part. Really the description is more important when it's come to online product, because the if because here the buyer should know about what is the product specification. So here seller need to write each and every product information which relates to product. And they have seller panel have also the product attribute bullet point. So the seller is allowed to add at least 5 to 8 bullet point, where it shows on the home page, product home page. Like, if I'll give example, if I have taken an example of headphone, earphone. So if the seller is listing the earphone option, here he in the bullet point he can add, like, either the earphone belongs to the Bluetooth or without Bluetooth, or he can add the more, and he can write if the products belongs to if the products earphone has a mic or without mic. Like that, he can add more option, and he can continue with the bullet point. And coming to the next, so we have the keyword, and this is very important factor. They have the Amazon seller panel technology have to get a more traffic on the marketplace. As you know, Amazon don't have a like 100 product, 200 product, or 1,000 product. No, Amazon have lakhs of crores of product in their marketplace. But even the frequently sellers are adding those products. So how the buyer will get to know this product is live or not? So for that, for the seller side, there he need to write the keywords. Like, if the seller is listing the earphone, he need to write the brand name of the brand name. Like, if they're listing the brand name is the JBL earphone, here he need to write the brand JBL earphone. If the mic facility is given, MIC mic, like that keyword he need to enter here. So if the buyer type the same keyword, that seller product will show immediate on the home page of the Amazon. So after this it will come to the backend, when the product will save, listing will save from the seller. It will come to the Amazon backend or any marketplace backend for the QC check, quality check. Here the backend people will check whether the all information is matching as per the listing guideline. Basically, the QC backend department, they will check whether the image uploaded images are on like clear visibility as per the images guideline. They will also check the product description very like accurately, whether they have used the correct product description. They should not use any wrong information about the product. And after doing this, they will research whether this product is go to live or not. So they need to write, they need to do the QC, reject and approve. If the backend department, if the QC backend department will check this product is really matching with the as per the listing guideline, they will go ahead with the or approval, or else they will mark the reject this product. When the marking reject, they also backend department put the comment what inform so what is the problem with the listing, he is rejecting this listing. So after product approval, it will show in the seller panel here inventory column. So you can see these are the product I have taken from the like my own seller panel. So so here after getting listed product listed, here seller will check, seller have a information what product, how many quantity and inventory is updated. Here the seller can check the images. Here also seller can check the product name. Here seller can check the quantity of the product, which is the inventory he have. If they want to edit, he can edit from here. And how much Amazon is charging for this product, here the price is showing. And if the seller think or they find any like modification, he can click on the edit option and he can modify the detail. So this is the listing. After getting approval, he will get the listing product detail here. Coming to the seller orders. So he after listing, the seller will start getting the product. But it's very difficult to get order from Amazon or any marketplace. Really, if you have a competitive order, you have listed really competitive order, which is not selling by others. So getting order, it's really you have to do more and more research to getting order. So the after getting this is the seller Amazon panel, Amazon manage order panel. So here can
Lakshman sir, if
yes
I
ma'am.
can interrupt you, when you said it is difficult to getting orders,
Yeah,
does that mean to say like sellers getting orders from customers, or because what we see as buyers, no, whenever I want to buy a product,
yeah,
I will also have options like there are nine other sellers who are giving this product. So you're trying to tell that for one product there are many sellers.
yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'll come back to you, ma'am. I have more slides to show the same
Please go
like
ahead, sir. Please go ahead. Yeah.
related to. Huh.
Please go
So
ahead.
yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. So here the seller can track the orders, how many orders he has received. So it will the order reflect on the unshipped. You can see the unshipped option here. How many product are unshipped and how many are pending. So for the order confirmation, if the sellers think this product is available, so he can click on the confirm shipment, and he can enter the courier detail and the product will get confirmed. If the seller don't, if the seller have any issue with this particular product, he can cancel order from here, and it will reflect on the cancel tab here. And if the product is successful placed from seller, it will not show in the unshipped option. He unshipped, he it will show to the send tab. Coming to the next, I would like to brief about the e-commerce benefit for the seller's perspective. What and all benefits seller will get if he is going to offline on online using the platform marketplace. So there are three most major important benefits has the seller. Like first, it's come to sell globally. So here the most important benefit have the sellers. Their brands reach to the hundred of millions of buyers. It's increased the sales across the world. Delivers products easily through FBA. So I would like to brief about the sim. You can see the like a small bird FBA, but it's not a small bird. It's like have a very huge process for FBA. Though so FBA full form is the fulfillment by Amazon. So what here the function is for fulfillment by Amazon. So here seller has a option to keep their own inventory to the Amazon warehouse. So once the seller opt for FBA fulfillment by Amazon, he need to he need to place he need to put all inventory to the Amazon warehouses. Once the once the order received by seller, here the seller no need to do any task, just he need to do the confirmation. And that Amazon have a dedicated person who is already working with Amazon warehouses. So once the product received, when the order received by seller, the Amazon will start working on this particular product, and they will try to deliver this product within 24 to 48 hours. If the seller will not opt the FBA, he need to the buyer need to wait at least 6 to 7 working day to get the same product. So here Amazon have a really great opportunity given to the sellers, and they have used like technology is very high class of technology for FBA. Really, you can imagine that just delivering the order is 24 hours to 48 hours. It really, it's not a small things to cover entire India. So if we have a really excellent like option where the buyer is getting their product in within 24 to 48 hours. So again, coming to the next, earn in any currency and get payment in INR. Like seller is selling their product across the world, like across the India. Like they are selling the Canada, they are selling on the Japan, but he will get the payment made in Indian rupees only. And the Amazon allows to their sellers to sell their product in United States, which includes the United States, US, Canada, Mexico. Coming to Europe, it's include the UK, Italy, France, Spain, and Germany and Japan. So he has a one the next is the market your business. So how the seller will how the buyer will get to know this product is listed. For that, keep always shown on the buyer eyes. He need to do the frequently social media marketing. As we know that when we go to the Facebook and when we go to Instagram or any social media, you can always see the reflecting more number of advertisement is coming on the daily basis. So same here, sellers need to do the social media marketing to get more number of traffic for this product or the website. Coming to email marketing, most of the seller are using the email marketing to get more number of buyer and traffic for their seller panel or product. Here what they do is they will consult to the email marketer consultant. They have lots of emails users detail or email user data. So once the seller contact with the email marketer consultant, so they will charge some amount and they will put their information, seller website information or the product information, logs of email marketer user. So I'll give you example. If I'm a user of email user and the seller has sent us a mail to lots of user, and when I open the email on inbox, if I see that really the product is amazing and really product is worth for me. So if I don't have intention to buy this product, I'll go and at least I'll check. So it will come on the mind, yeah, really this is the unique product I have seen, and they can buy from there. So that affect the email marketing. Coming to the next, search engine optimization. So search engine optimization is the nothing but the optimizing their website or product on the Google like search engine. The launch store on the multiple platform. Nowadays this is a very like frequently used by our like service provider or sellers or any website. When you go to FB or Instagram or YouTube, you can always see the one pop-up box is coming on the like homepage YouTube or Facebook, saying that you are going to open the other market like YouTube. You are going to YouTube or Facebook, which is not related to the e-commerce platform. But when you go to the YouTube or Facebook, the one pop-up message will reflect from their product information or the website information. If the users thinks this product is really look unique, they will click, and if they have any buying decision, they can go ahead and they can buy product from there. So I would like to take you into the e-commerce types. So we have three major type: wholesale, retail, and drop shipping. So coming to first wholesale, here wholesaler allowed to buyers to buy on the bulk. bulk quantity. They will not, but the wholesaler will not allow to buy in the single quantity or like less quantity. I'll give you example of Alibaba and Amazon. I have one page of taken page of example page of Alibaba. Here you can see that 100 and 299 pieces, 300 499 pieces, more than 500 to more than 500 pieces. So here buyer are not allowed to buy one quantity or 10 quantity. Here buyer can start buying this product from 100 quantity to 299 quantity. Hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear
Okay,
you.
please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am. So here buyer can buy on from like 100 quantity to this much quantity on the bulk purchase. Coming to the next e-retail. So also the e-retail has a very good option for the customer side. The customer can buy product directly from the brand. So I'll give you example of like Amazon. So I have an Amazon here, Amazon example here, the JBL product. You can see I have marked for the red color the to visit the JBL store. So here customer cannot think about he buying a product from the local market. No, the product is listed by directly from the JBL company. So the marketplace e-retail allow their buyers to buy products directly from the company. Comes under the e-retailing. Coming to the next, drop shipping. So it's very highly recommended from the new sellers and new sellers for drop shipping. So it's really playing a very good and smooth process for the drop shipping. So I'll take it into the process how the drop shipping work. So here consumer buy a product from the website and he make the payment for the order, and the payment will come directly to the sellers. Once the amount has been received from once amount has been received from customer for paid order, he'll do the order confirmation to the drop shipper. And so here what happened, the amount is received by buyer, like paid amount is received by sellers. So he will keep profit margin here, and after that he will share the remaining profit margin to the drop shipper. So drop shipper is a business where they have their own inventory kept in the warehouses. Here he no need to go and source the product, and here he no need to coordinate with the manufacturer or retailer. He has their own website kept in their own website. Once the order confirmation come from the sellers, he'll do the he will do the right away he will process the order, and directly he no need to do the any courier partner support. He has dedicated courier associate who is working 24 hours 24 into 7, and direct after the doing after the product processing, that drop shipper will deliver to the product to directly to the customer place. So here I would like to add one more point. If the new seller is coming, like I am a new seller and I don't have a product, or I don't have a money to invest on the product. So what I will do is I will coordinate with the drop shipper who has like lots of inventory or thousand of inventory. Let's example he have a 10 product of quantity. So as I'm a seller, so if I don't have like money to buy 10 quantity or lakhs of product quantity of particular product. So here what happened, just the customer will, or sorry, just the seller will contact to the warehouses. They will do the some procedure. The seller says, sir, we are going to list your product on marketplace, and they will sign some contract. So so after the signing the contract, the seller is connected with the drop shipper. Once the order received by when the order received from the seller, the seller will pass the message to the drop shipper saying that, sir, we have received this much order, please fulfill that order. So here the seller no need to worry about that. So from where I will get the money to buy that product? So they have an option for the drop shipping model. They can go ahead with the zero investment. Coming to the types of e-commerce model, there are three major type of e-commerce model: B2C, B2B, and B2C. Coming to the first, B2B business model. Here one company joins hand with the other company, I'll give you example. I have a better example to make you understand better. So I'll give you example of Reliance Digital. So you know the Reliance Digital has a online store as well as the offline store. So I'm going to give you example for online store. So here we take the example of business A is the Reliance Digital and business B is the other companies. So if the Reliance Digital if the Reliance Digital buy a product from other business, like Reliance Digital have a multiple brands in kept on their marketplace or as well the store. So he contact with the he contact to the Samsung brand, he contact to the Whirlpool brand, he contact to JBL brand, he contact to the multiple kind of brand, and they will buy a product directly from the brand business, and they will keep their product on their own inventory. So here the trading between business to business, it's come under the first model, business to business. Coming to B2C model, so here it's fallen here the buyer here the buyer directly buying product from buyer directly buying product from the company. So here buyer need to log in from the marketplace. He need to add the product in the shopping cart. For the order confirmation, he need to pay the amount. Once the payment has been made, then he will get the order confirmation mail or notification. And once it will comes to the warehouse, so I would like to add some I would like to add from connect from the B2B to B2C, like how I told Reliance Digital have online platform. So and he once the product has buy from the Reliance Digital, once the product buy from other company, and the Reliance Digital will keep that product in their own warehouses. So let's take example. This is the warehouses of Reliance Digital, and the let's example the buyer has placed the order from its relates to the Reliance Digital products. So what the seller will do, the Reliance Digital will do, so he will place the order. He will check the order what the orders is processed from the buyer, and he will check and he will do the quality check, and he will hand over the seller will hand over product to the courier department, and the courier will deliver to the customer place. That comes under B2C consumer, business to consumer model. Coming to the third and last, the consumer to consumer. So in this model, me and you fall on this model, consumer to consumer. Like I'll give you example to understand better way. So if I am a consumer, I have a old furniture in my home, and I want to sell the product. I want to sell that old furniture. So there are a marketplace. Uh, they are using the B2. They are using the consumer to consumer portal. So example of the Qkr, eBay, and OLX, OLX.com. So here what happened? If I am a consumer, I'm going to sell my old furniture, and so that I need to list my old furniture on the this website, Qkr, eBay, or OLX. Once the product has been listed, even the consumer is frequently searching, and if they have requirement for the old furniture, they can buy directly from me. So here the interaction between the consumer to consumer, that comes under the third model of the consumer to consumer model. So I would like to take to you the payment methods. For that, doing the online transaction, we have a multiple option where we can do the online payment. So we have the like credit card mode of the payment, debit card, e-wallet, and e-wallet and e-banking. So we have a multiple mode of the payment. Coming to I would like to take you into one small like a small poll. So I would like to ask you, and I need Dr. Jiva Ratna ma'am Hill. So I'm going to give you one link. The Jiva ma'am will give you one link. I just wanted to know, as per you, so which payment mode is frequently used by you if you are doing business transaction, online shopping? So which kind of mode of payment you use, sir? It's for
Sir,
audience.
I've posted it, sir. So, what according to you is the most used payment method? I think we have opened the response sheets. Yeah, participants can take the poll and respond. See, there is a link. This is not a feedback link, guys. Don't get confused. This is a small link where he wants to analyze what, according to you, is the payment option. So he has these many options which has been put up there. If you just go to the forms, yeah, we are receiving responses. Great. We have received 10 response. That's really great. I know, I think this is how technology can benefit all of us, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So, yeah,
So if you
I,
talk about e-commerce, it's come completely on defined as a technology where the
yeah,
people interaction is very less.
we have 15 responses. It would be great because we have around 75 participants. So we need at least majority of the responses to be filled.
Excuse me, ma'am,
Please fill
Madhukar
the,
Singh this side. Yeah,
yes,
just
sir.
one thing that it's a combination of two or three can be done because it's not just one option we select. We select at least two, three options frequently. Maybe the debit card, maybe
He
the
wanted to know most used, so we just enabled. This was only for discussion part. Anyway, I think he has some statistics to reveal. So, I mean, globally, he wanted to reveal the statistics, but what is
Yeah,
our understanding, he wanted to know. So,
yeah,
he asked me yesterday, I have prepared a small
yeah,
form.
got your point
Yeah.
here.
So,
Google,
he has just prepared a very simple form, sir. If it is like we can select one of these only when we are buying, that was his answer. He said you can't select credit card as well as COD. So let us limit for one because he is the technical person and he sticks to
Google
that
Form,
type of thinking.
Google Form.
You want me to post the Google form again, sir? Posted.
Yeah,
Do include
add
Paytm
here
and other.
Google.
Yeah, Google form is there. I have posted. UPI, Paytm comes under your UPI. Yeah, we have posted. Okay, Lucky sir, if you could stop sharing your PPT for a minute, I will share the results here because since you gave the link for me to create and yeah, okay. We have 34 responses and this is how it looks like.
okay. So
So
credit
I think
card
you
comes
can
under.
go ahead with analysis. I think UPI is most unified payment interfaces.
Yeah, yeah,
So all your things, whatever we are talking about, wallets. So today it is so confusing to understand what is UPI, what is wallet, because your Paytm has a wallet, then again it is a UPI, then again your Amazon has Amazon Pay. So everybody is trying to create their own, channels through which customers will stick to the payment methods.
yeah,
So
yeah.
COD is there. That this is something fantastic to see that UPI is the most used
Yeah,
according to our participants.
yes, ma'am.
And I don't know what does the global data reveal. So yeah. So should we stop the poll, sir? Is
Yeah,
this enough?
please.
And the
So
least
yeah,
used is wallet they have given.
yeah,
And yeah, then again you have debit card. So, I mean, these are the things, even
yeah,
internet banking is used. I think all of this, apart from cash on delivery, rest all have, security and other things where payment technology is integrated. So when
yes,
you say you add sellers, obviously you will also be enabling this payment related, uh,
yeah, yeah,
integrations on the platform.
yes, ma'am. Correct.
Okay. So is there any restriction that a seller should open all these payment options or can he choose limited ones?
Yeah, ma'am. He has an option. Seller has an option, ma'am. Either they want to sell their product through using online or COD. Most of the seller don't allow to sell on the COD. Mostly
Mhm.
they will go ahead with online payment. Like how
Okay.
our audience has like said UPI. So even
Mhm.
seller has they have opened for the UPI and online payment.
Okay. So you can start sharing your PPT. I think now that was what our understanding was. Let's see what does your,
Yeah.
you have some statistics you have researched and come. Please, sir, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jivaratna ma'am, for your great help, and thank you so much for your patience, audience. Really, it looked good, and I got a very good response from you. Now I would like to take you into the what the global says, the data, the mode of payment. You can see here I have kept 2018 and 2020 data. So here for e-wallet, like how our audience said perfectly, it's correct. So here the 2018 it was just for 36%, and now we are predicting for the 2020 2022 it's going 47%, where the debit cards fall under the 12%, and we are expecting EPI for 2022 is 11%. So you can see here the mode of the payment is e-wallet is gaining more. So coming to logistic past, I also have a small video for you, but it's really definitely the video is going to give you amazing information. I'll take you into the Amazon Amazon FBA fulfillment by Amazon warehouses, where you can see and analyze how the top class of technology using by Amazon to give a better test for the buyer, and the quality of the service is definitely they have used for robotic things and high class of technology to provide a better service to the buyer. Please watch.
Yeah, it's going good. Thank you.
So this was the video I have to make the better understanding about that inside what the Amazon using the technology to process the order and fulfill the order as soon as possible. So as you can see, the most of the things is doing by the robotic and the robotic kind of technology using by Amazon to provide a better services. So come, I'll take you to the next slide. So what and all the major driver to making the e-commerce to go into the next level. So I kept for you, there are total three like amazing driver who the helping to the e-commerce company or website to making into the next level. Coming to the rise in the use of the mobile device. So here I have one slide to make it transparent. So here out of the 10 consumer are using, out of the 10, 7 are using the mobile website to use the online e-commerce. You will come to the mobile webs, you will come here to mobile website. We have a chart saying that if the people are using a smartphone, and for a smartphone, the data says mobile website is frequently used 67% for the online shopping, where the mobile application is just using by 33%. 33%. Coming to the using of tablet, most of the buyer shoppers are using mobile website. 71% has using the mobile website to do the online e-commerce shopping, and for the mobile application for the tablet users just for 29%. So this is the playing our amazing role to make into the next level to the e-commerce. Coming to the improved by the customer experience. So really, you can see I have kept a two slide to better understanding. One is the like Samsung Galaxy phone, or this is just I kept for example. I'm not here to promote any brand here. So you can see here how much users are rate this product. You can see the rating has given by the buyer or shopper is 1,18,546 rating. So if the buyer is coming on the portal, he have a visibility, and he can make the decision what 1,18,000 have already kept their views, and he buying a product frequently. So here, if you will, I'll relate with the offline marketing. So if you will go to the online store, mobile store, do you have a like 10 review or rating where you can see the product having what is the product rating, what is the product specification. I hope you don't have much of the product visibility when you go to the offline store. This is the same happen in the next deodorant images. Here this product has bought 1,25,600 rating given by the buyers, who says, and the ratings is comes under 4.3 out of 5. So here if the buyer is planning to buy this product, he have a great visibility. I think he have a strong buying perspective if they are going to buy a deodorant product, and I hope they will like this deodorant, Deneva deodorant, before selecting the other product. So my perspective is here online buyer have a clear visibility. He can do the compare, he can do the pricing research, he can read and write the what is the product reviews given by the buyers, and according to he can make the buying decision. Coming to the next, low cost. So Jiva ma'am, I hope you remember you were telling the same like things, low cost, that's five or six
Yeah,
seller
yeah.
ways. So you're I would like to give a answer for you. So you are correct, Jiva Ratna ma'am. So here what happened ki in Amazon, they don't have one single unique, means I am a seller, so I am not a unique seller which is using the same product on the Amazon or marketplace. No, if I'm thinking like that, so whatever I'm listing the product, I am a unique seller, I am a single owner who is listing this product. This perspective is completely wrong. So you can see I have a take example of two product. One is a watch, and one is the like pigeon like some pods. So you can see here this is the Oriva company of branch, but Oriva instead of Oriva, other seller are the selling the same product. And here you can see the one seller is giving 345 rupees, where other seller is giving the same product 429 rupees, and also they are charging 85 rupees is delivery charges. Coming to the second seller, they are selling the same product 415 rupees, and again they are charging 119 rupees as a delivery charges. So I have a question. So do you think the buyer will buy from these sellers like 429 and 415 plus delivery charges? Really, buyer are very smart enough and very intelligent when it comes to the online shopping. So here definitely buyer will not, no buyer is not going to buy from this seller. They will buy from they will buy from these sellers, which is giving the lesser price. The same applies for this product also. This the same product is selling by the five more sellers. Due to some reason, I have not taken the all sellers detail here. You can see only three, but you can see the pricing compare here. The one seller is giving 1,299, where the other seller is giving 2,000 and 1,700 rupees. But here the same, no one, the buyer is not going to buy this product from these sellers directly. They can buy a product from which is selling less on the price, with have a very good review. So these are on the top model, which is taking online e-commerce to the next level. It's very like transparent to the buyer where he can select and plan accordingly. Coming to the next slide, I have the disadvantage, but it's not a disadvantage. So it says the e-commerce, most of the e-commerce business is going to fail and lose. So as I relates and as I talk to most of the sellers, they have a first question, sir. When I'll come to the market, online market, do you think I will run on the market, or I will lose or I will lose the market? So for that, I have some point for you to make you understand. If you want, or if any seller wants to boom the e-commerce market, so they need to do they need to strong this of the point, like too much competition. Coming to first, too much competition. So as you know, competition is everywhere. From if we are going to a study, competition are there. When we are going to restaurant, competition is there. Like that, we have a same competition on online marketing also. We cannot say, I cannot say the same competition. Here have a lots of competition when you are coming to the online. You are not a first seller who's coming and putting your leg ahead. Before that, the lots of seller is already exist in the market. So for that, you need to plan. You are not single seller who is coming online. You have a lots of seller to beat them. So you have to come up with a really unique idea to beat them. So poor e-commerce website. So here the top most, if you have got traffic on the website, and like buyer is frequently coming to your website, and you have a really design like this website. I have seen some of the website is really look like horrible. When I goes to enter in the website, I am not able to think. I am not able to take a buying decision where the product is relates. It's like look like zigzag basis. So before going to website design, it should be perfect and accordingly and systematic like this. This is the Flipkart. This is the Flipkart home pages, and you can see here, if the buyer wants to buy a product from electronics, he can click on the electronics, he will get the product. Like that, they have a multiple department here, and he can plan accordingly. So here he looks perfect and clear. The visibility is clear. Buyer have an idea what product he can buy. Coming to, they fail on the cataloging listing. So the main things, first impression is, if you have created a website and you don't have the catalog, poor catalog, so the buyer is definitely, they are not going to buy from you. For that, you need to work hardly on the catalog. So product catalog should be not like this. Product should be look like this, then and it should be white background, and you need to put as much like 8 to 10 product images with all angles, so the buyer can plan and go ahead with the buying and make the buying decision. So coming to the lack of promotional activity, yes. So if the online, they have already created a website design, everything is done, and but he is not doing the promotion part, then how the buyer will gets to know this product has come up the new or unique product? For that, you need to do as much as promotion you can do. So we have some like free shopping promotion. You need to keep posting on the multiple platforms, like you can put the social marketing, you can put the like social marketing, YouTube, and you can do the, I have we have one session the back, I have already introduced the promotional activity. So you need to use the promotional activities to make your product always in first rank. So just because of to making your product always on the market, you need to do the more promotional activity. So again, the higher product price, the same I have already introduced. So if your product having the competitive price, really definitely buyer is going to select you, and they will give a good business. Not if you are putting some like dummy amount, or which is not competitive amount, really buyer will not going to touch your product. So you need to keep your product accurate and effective and competitive price to get into the next business level. So here, ma'am, so I hope I have taken like enough time, and it comes to the audience side for question and answer. They
Yes,
can.
yes. I think you did a wonderful job, Lakshman sir. Like to mention, like this was sincerely a great effort to, you have captured all the pages and what is, amount. I was just typing thanks to Madhukar sir who has put statistics on the chat box. He says e-commerce is US dollar 39 billion to US 120 billion in 2020 in India. And yeah, that's a big number. And then again, Trupti ma'am wants to know that growing 51% in India. That's what he summarizes. So Trupti ma'am has a question. We are now open for the questions. If I have Amazon Prime, I'll not look at buyer who is asking extra shipping charges. Sorry, if I'm not looking at seller who is asking extra shipping charges. So these are something what you call it as pricing model strategies. I think Lakshman sir will be the better person to answer. If I'm not wrong,
Yeah.
Mintra is the first e-business which started its business based on m-commerce instead of e-commerce. So she has mentioned one information as well as she has also she's trying to find out Amazon Prime owners might not really look at the shipping charges thing.
Yeah. So I
So
can
is there
track the
any?
questions, ma'am. I can track the questions.
Yeah, you can answer the questions. The questions are posed for you. So, how is it usually if the buyer is having an Amazon Prime account?
Yeah.
What does the statistics show? Like because you have the real hold of data, does that happen? Like the buyer will look at the seller who is offering the lesser rate, or will we just go ahead because the shipping charges would be compensated on the end price?
Yeah, yeah, correct, ma'am. So here, it's really good question asked by audience, and so I would like to give answer for this question. So yes, ma'am, buyer have option where he can see the product detail because the prime, it's for prime. Like how I gave you example for FBA fulfillment by Amazon. So that product only it will come on the prime, and that they are not they are that buyer are not charged to the for delivery charges, and that also he is getting very fast delivery compared to if he buying from the without non prime product. So the so here if you want to like do the pricing comparison, you can do no problem. If the without, sometime what happen is, if the prime product has a if the prime product kept on the competitive price, because they will do the lots of research before going on the prime. But what the like me on you sellers, what they do, they wants to compete it to the prime person, right? Because they
Yes.
belongs to the manufacturer, and they have a very good product range in their own warehouse. So what they will do, the other sellers, they will fight with the prime, and what the prime rate they have kept. Let's example for one, I'll give example for the earphone, ma'am. If the JBL earphone is selling by the JBL prime membership is 1999, and even I'm a seller who have the own JBL inventory, and the prime product rate they have opened for the buyer is 1099. But if I'll see, because I am dealing with the JBL earphone, and when I will check the benefit product margin, I can put the compare to less. Even if I'm getting 10 rupees benefit also, I will, because my intention to beat the prime membership, prime membership. So what I'll do as a seller, I will reduce the what the prime offering the amount, and I will reduce and I will list on the portal. When after listing, I will get a more traffic and more orders from compared to prime. I'll get a more orders.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense when we are setting this competitive pricing, enabling whoever is trying to bid. There should be really an huge algorithm, and, when Amazon is trying to put all this thing integrated and trying to evaluate all these things. There should be definitely, great algorithms, because I've read Amazon has a huge cloud services where it,
Yeah,
secures this data integrated as well as integrates to evaluate from different platforms.
yeah, yeah.
So that
So they
was
have
nice.
one technology used by seller, ma'am. Like they have used the pricing compare technology, like how you said the AWS, Amazon, like web services. They have a cloud system integrated, already integrated with the seller panel, where it will frequently show you are the seller who is the selling this product in compared to other seller. This product is the lower price.
Okay. Okay. So they'll be able to look at something like a dashboard or simplified manner where
Yeah,
they'll be able to make some
yeah. In
decisions,
the
right?
seller panel, they can able to track.
Okay. So this goes on something like a bidding or something like that. They
No,
can
ma'am,
put
it's not.
the space.
It's for it's for just for a small notification. The seller will always
Okay.
get.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
completely technology integrated by the all like seller which is offering the this product. And if you are a seller using the like less price, you will get notified your product is the competitive price. You need to
Mm-hmm.
work on that like product catalog or like a good description part to get more number of order.
Okay. So I have this next question like, what about the security and privacy issues in e-commerce? What are the major challenges of e-commerce growth in India? I think, yeah, if you can give me 1 minute, Lakshman sir, I would just like to add a story here.
Yeah, yeah.
Last 2 months ago, I was just talking to, one of the research person, and he's doing this research in e-commerce. And then again, last week we had this discussion again.
Okay.
So how all these e-commerce portals have stopped
Yeah, yeah.
during the COVID period and how they are rebouncing it. So we were trying to talk about all these aggregators, and one of the things which we noticed is the first ones to bounce back were the e-commerce like or Amazon, whatever we are talking, Flipkart, Mintra, whatsoever. So I just read it somewhere through the discussion, and that was also confirmed by them. Amazon initially did not have this great success because Sir is asking about security and privacy issues.
Yeah,
So one of the major concern from the buyer end was like, how would I even believe and make a payment for someone whom I'm seeing on the website?
yeah.
So today, it is just a instant thing, and I may just go and look at the product and buy. And I read this and I was asking people like, is this true? So Amazon had to sit down and absorb when they entered India. What's going on in India? Why is that people are not accepting us so easily? And they did not
Correct.
have this huge orders.
Yeah,
All of us should go back and check this. How was the initial days of Amazon in India? And India is totally different when it comes to food, when it comes to
correct.
apparels, and it was similar to e-retailing.
Yeah,
So this then this is something surprising. I wanted to tell the audience that Amazon looked like Post Courier. Then they looked at India Post, and
yeah,
they still trust with the postman, because in yesterday's class also when I was talking about something like e-sampark, where pension schemes are connected to the citizens, postman was the identity. So
yeah.
again today postman is coming back in this example of mine. They saw that people trusted postman, people
Okay.
trusted India Post Courier. So they saw how that model was working. So they understood till we go near their doorstep and show the product, they will not buy. So
Correct, ma'am.
initial days today, whatever payment wallets have gained the confidence, that all started with the COD option.
Yeah, yeah.
So they wanted to give that assurance that your money, we don't need your money, we are here to give service. So they had to go with the products, knock the door, and show the
Correct.
product. Only then they started welcoming them. And today, at a blink, we just take our phones and we are not even giving second thought whether it's Google Pay or Paytm or XYZ, PayPal or whatever. Today, I think they have all gained that confidence. But at this point, I think this question really makes sense what he's asking, like security and private issues, because they really have to spend a huge amount of integration, fine, when it
Yeah,
comes.
ma'am.
What are the assurances you give from, I mean, because you are more expert on seller sides, whatever you know, you could please answer us. What
Correct.
about the security and privacy issues? So
Yeah.
that's one
So
point.
here I would like to add my point, ma'am. It's my like own experience, I can say. So here the buyer are very smartly. So they are not trusting frequently. They can trust the Amazon. They can trust the Flipkart because they have a way. They have a really gain. They don't have any corruption part noted on the legally illegally. They have, if I am coming, like I am a owner, if I am coming on the market and I'm fighting with them, people will not going to trust me about if it comes to the payment. Definitely they are not going to make payment by online. First they will use the COD. If it comes to privacy, there is a no any problem if you are using with the security access, if you are using the security network from the Amazon and log all trusted portal. But for be aware, if you are doing the transaction with other online, the newly come up with in the market.
Okay, so we have this next question like, so what, one second, how the country of origin, Dr. Sengatuvel sir wants to know that how the country of origin of the products are monitored or managed. So how
Yeah.
would you trace the product, whether which country is it manufactured? Because you said, I recall in the slide, you said like if it is some from this countries, it is not allowed. So how do they
Yeah.
monitor?
So for Indian manufacturer, they have a code, ma'am. That product barcode you can reflect it on the product. Without
Okay.
barcode is not allowed. This product is legal or illegal. The
Mhm.
Amazon itself, they will not accept the product if they don't have barcode. So, sir, I
Okay.
would like to give you a answer. Here, you can identify either here you can have access to check the barcode. Where is related to barcode is Indian or the other country of origin. And the
Mhm.
same it will trace by if the I'm a seller and I'm listing this product, I'm saying that this product is Indian, but I'm not saying that this is Indian product, I'm selling the China, but it's definitely wrong. You will capture very badly from the department, and this will happen to the account suspended because this product will monitored by the from Amazon, because Amazon and the marketplace, because they have a column. I kept that column also. You need to enter the product barcode, which is the self-identified. The product is origin from India and other countries.
Okay, I think you answered to the point, sir. And Atul Bhargava also has a point to say that new consumer law August 2019 has incorporated, many amendments which might, have implications. So there are many comments which are saying, yeah, security is still a big issue. But I think somewhere I was just reading this as a part of my e-commerce session some 1.5 year ago, I think, because it's long time I taught e-commerce. Yesterday I stopped my presentation, if you recall. I was about to enter that Amazon part and give you some examples. So I thought like let the expert explain. So I stopped there yesterday. I had hardly 3-4 slides. That was about Amazon. I stopped there. So we were doing a session on digital marketing and I had to stop because you were talking about this today.
Yeah,
Cybersecurity is still a big issue,
yeah,
but I think Amazon is trying to reduce on the number of refunds, returns, and other things. And when they were trying to do this, they noticed that there is suddenly an increase in these things.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
like how you said, how new product categories are added, there are also the return things on which Amazon has huge challenge today to work on.
Yeah, most of the company e-commerce is facing the very huge like return issue, ma'am, because they need to invest much of the like technology, manpower, time to fulfill that order. And once the product is come back again, that costing is coming directly double, and it will affect directly to the seller, because the Amazon part they are very open. They are not going to charge. They will be not penalized, but seller will penalized. About RTO, return to origin.
Okay, I think that was something which most of us are worried. Where will the product go once we return?
Yeah,
Fine, but I
RTO.
still appreciate there is a good mechanism where the product is going back and it's still like well managed. Like as a customer, I don't want the product. I send it back. I think
Yeah,
in the coming days, all e-commerce portals will have you challenge on that.
yeah.
So, is there any
So,
questions?
so for my suggestion, ma'am, if the seller is coming, they need to they need to have a great idea and visibility about the what the product is sending to the customer. The product should be the same and accurate and QC checked when he is sending to the customer, so it will affect to the buyer. Do not come this product after delivery, the product will not come back to us, come back to the supplier or seller.
Okay, thank you, sir. There is one question from Saurabh Anil Pote. So, Saurabh, sir, would you mind to unmute and ask the question, sir? I am just putting a message important for all of you. Saurabh, sir?
Hello.
Yes, sir, please go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am, we have seen a lot of YouTube videos and we have also experienced that in an authentic box of products, we get fake products from a lot of retailers like e-commerce websites. So how
Yeah,
do companies like Amazon and Flipkart cater to this issue?
yeah. It's really nice. It's really nice question asked by you, sir. Really appreciate your question, and you have asked the correct question. But I would like to tell you. So it's a very rare cases coming on the market. But when is the coming the market? If the buyer is not checking the proper review, he is not checking the this product is coming from where. Like I have showed you the one screenshot where you can see track the store name, because e-retail I have showed you this product is directly coming from the company. But when the product is buying, when the buyer is buying a product directly from company, the chances is very rare to get a unbranded or first copy product. So before you are going to buy, my humble request or my advice you can take as a, please do check the review rating if you are going to buy from online e-commerce portal. So you will not face this kind of issue again.
Okay, so thank you. I also assured them that you would love to share about an opportunity. Suppose I am a seller, I write a book, I have a book, or let me say I have this pen, I want to sell on Amazon. So how do I get onto that? If you could just give us few tips, it would be great.
Yeah, cool, ma'am. So, ma'am, I would like to take you into the. I have one slide prepared for the audience.
Please,
If
sir.
they want, yeah,
Please
I'm
go
just
ahead.
okay.
Audience, please let me know, is the feedback form filling properly? I've removed the restrictions.
Uh, is it visible, ma'am?
Yeah, it's loading.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank
this
you, sir.
yeah. So your point comes here, ma'am. That definitely your points is here. Answer is here. So I would like to tell you also, ma'am, and tell my audience, and he can give a refer and give them the e-commerce knowledge to their student, or they can give their education to friend, family, or any member to become their own boss. He no need to if he will really work fine with the e-commerce. Like I have showed you the statics of the e-commerce, like how the chart is showing from 2014 to 2021. So here the e-commerce have a very great opportunity where people can start working on that. So he can boom on the market. So ma'am, I'll come to your point. So you asked me to if you want to sell your pen. So really pens, Amazon started their business from the books and like a stationery. So and if you are planning to buy sell your product online, so you have a two option, ma'am. Either you can create your own website, or you can take help from the marketplace. So if you are creating your own website, it's very really tough for you to get to sustain in the market, because you know, ma'am, the online competition are huge, and buyer are very smart enough. They are not trusting who is coming to the new on the market. They need to struggle lots to get to gain a like good review and respect on the market. So either you need to list your product from like marketplace like Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, Paytm. There are many e-com platform are there, so you can list. For getting listing registration, they will not charge one single rupees. It's completely free of cost for seller who can do registration from online platform, and he can start selling. There will be no one single rupees cost also. They will charge for you.
So companies have evolved. I think there is a question from there's a question like how would companies combat during the COVID conduct offline? I think there is a option newly added option about COVID things awareness, and then again no contact delivery, and we have all experienced that very wonderfully, like when a person is there to deliver, they do all precautions, they don't even touch or ring the bell, they give you a call, they keep the product there and
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
they will not that they are making the social distance. Even the Amazon or more of the marketplace, they have a same kind of process where they will not deliver to you in your hand. They will keep your product in the like far away from you. They will notify you, they will call you, "Ki, sir, your product has to reach your doorstep, please collect your order." And coming to the COVID time, ma'am, I would like to tell you where the other companies are firing their employee. Means you can see mostly I was using getting to know this company is firing this much employee, this company is firing this much employee, where the e-commerce company, ma'am, you will not trust, where the e-commerce are in company are hiring employee continuously, because
Okay.
that during the lockdown they have got a very good opportunity, sales opportunity,
Yeah.
where the whole company was going declining, where that I'm like e-commerce company is going to the next level, reaching the creating a new history on the next level.
Okay, thank you. I think with this we have answered all questions. Probably today, the last session and this session was something we fulfilled on dot, and we were able to complete that.
Question, please.
May I know
Am
who's
I audible?
this?
Ma'am, this is Survi
Ma'am,
here. May I ask a question, please,
Yes, ma'am,
from the
quickly,
expert?
because we have a announcement. Let's just make it quick, and I request Lakshman sir to answer precisely quickly. And he has left his details. Anybody who wants to reach him can reach him, but he will be busy. Please do ping him first, give your information, and then he will respond to you later. Yeah, thank you. Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
Lakshman sir, I just wanted to ask one thing from you. As
Please,
you
ma'am.
said that, of course, e-commerce is growing and we can see the data also. And during COVID also, we can see the growth. Sir, there is one more concept I have come across, which is O2O, uh, online to offline.
Okay.
You can take the example of this Lenskart. Earlier, they were into online businesses, and
Okay.
then they went to offline. And same was the case with Agio. They started their business with online mode, and then they gone to offline. So,
Yeah.
sir, I want your point of view on this particular topic, O2O,
Yeah.
which is online to offline.
Yeah. Super. Your name, please.
Sir, Surabhi Saxena.
Yeah, Survi, you have asked really very good question. I would like to answer
Thank
in in not a theoretical part. I would like to answer your question answer in the practical part. Okay. So here, what happened, the Survi? Most of the if the online commerce have a benefit, even advantage of the e-commerce is very good. But what happened at the seller perspectives? If you'll go inside, you will get to know what challenges after the benefit, what there are more challenges you need to cross. So what happened, I'm sorry for that, I don't have answer for your companies, like you gave me two companies example. I'm not sure, I'm sorry, I don't have idea about the companies, but I
There are
would
many
like.
nowadays. In fact, Pantaloons is there. Shopper Stop is. I mean, of course, they were there in the offline mode. Then they gone to online. But Lenskart is
Shoppers store they
into this
have.
thing, frames and lenses, specs, frames, lenses, specs, and all.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
recall, specs have
For
also
a
done
specs and for a
once.
it's depend upon the product also. It's depend
Surabhi,
upon the
ma'am.
product also, because if you are going to open the e-commerce for the specs, it's very difficult for the customer, because you know the how the customer is. If they are going to buy here there, they don't have direct visibility. If they are going to buy a specs, they directly don't have visibility. As you know the customer preference, they if you go to visit the specs store, at least you will check the hundreds of the product, then you will select the one single specs. So for the specs, I understand they have a lots of challenges for going offline to online, so sorry, going online to offline. For
I
coming
think
to
that is what
the
the
coming
industry,
to
I
the
mean, the product functionally demands, because what I've seen, because I do get a lot of examples about Lenskart, So probably it should be frames and other, I don't know what is that outer thing, frames. Till that it is okay. Yeah, but when it comes to something like you have to go for testing or something,
Yeah,
I have personally visited Lenskart. Like that's where you need the personal touch. So
yeah,
obviously one has to walk into the stores.
yeah, yeah.
So I think that would be. I mean, like Subhi made a point there. She rightly said that there are some businesses who have understood. It's not always like
Yeah.
online. It can be like online to offline also, right? Which
Yeah.
is happening
So,
recently.
but I include one more point for her question. She called about some clothing like pantaloon and
Ajio, Ajio brand is there, which started as online and then gone to offline.
no, no. Azio
Brick and
is still
mortar.
running, ma'am. Azio is still
Yes,
running.
sir, it is running in both the models, offline as well as the online. They are
Yeah,
into
yeah,
both the models. Same is the case with
yeah.
the Lenskart
So
also.
what happened now? So what happened? Most whoever had the offline store, they wants to come the online store. Like I have gave you example for Go Globally करके, Go Globally. So here what happened? So if because the offline store very have a very specific business, they can get business from the 2 to 3 kilometer of radius, 5 to 8 kilometer of radius. But if you will go to offline to online, or if you will go to both online to online, offline to offline, if you are going to list your product online, so you might so you can your product will reach to entire global, they will cover to entire global.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that
Thank
that
you so
kind of
much.
benefit the e-commerce has. Even most of the, in case I can see those have the offline store, they are frequently looking for the to start their business online.
I think
Yeah, that is
with
so.
your
Yes.
rich experience where you talk to nearly 2000 sellers every day,
Yeah,
I recall you told me like sometimes you did not sleep for 2 days, 3 days when big billion days were going on. That was the number of order rechecking approvals which you had to do, train the sellers, and you were also telling me about. Because it was interesting the other day when I was talking to him, the conversation went on for 1 hour where he was telling me how sellers are want have the product but they don't know how to reach. So they would Amazon creates a support system. Then again there is something like uh, external training. So many things he was sharing, and it's really interesting. And with this note, I think I thank Lakshman Kumar Sinha sir for joining us and taking us all the session. Like they say, don't judge the book by its cover. So if you have to know what your knowledge is, probably one has to get in touch with you and then talk to you for more hours. But whatever you
yeah,
shared from the seller's perspective is something which was most of us were not aware. Thank you
yeah.
so much for bringing in that details, Lakshman sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am, and thanks for great support from audience side. They have asked really very good question, and I,
Yeah,
I appreciate them about timing and for everything. Thank you
yeah,
so much.
thank you, sir.